So I had a friend who was looking to buy Battlefront 2, and he asked me if it was worth it. And it really got me thinking, is Battlefront 2 even worth getting involved with in the year 2021? And the short answer is absolutely. But before we get into today's video, be sure to subscribe. I appreciate all the support that I've been getting lately, and YouTube actually let me know that over 80% of my viewers aren't subscribed. So it'd be a big favor to me if you guys could help a small YouTuber out and just hit that subscribe button so we can reach that next milestone. Now, let's get into today's video. So Battlefront 2 did have a pretty rough start at the beginning, but right now, it's a very complete and fun game. It covers all three eras of Star Wars, including the immensely popular Clone Wars era, which is the era that I prefer to play in. So you can gear up as the 501st with your friends and, go crush some clankers on the battlefield, or, gear up as the 212th and have General Kenobi lead you into the fight. Plus, it has a ton of hero and villain options from across all the eras that are now free to play right when you purchase the game. So you can either take the high ground with General Kenobi, or you could ask for more with Kylo Ren. Plus, there are a ton of game modes. So you have larger game modes like Galactic Assault, which is an objective-based game mode that, puts two teams of 40 on either offense or defense, and you kind of just, go at each other. It's actually super fun. Then you have one of my favorite game modes, and this game mode harkens back to the classic Battlefront 2, and that's Capital Supremacy. This mode puts two teams on the ground who are both vying for control of command posts, and after you capture a command post, then your team heads up into the enemy team's ship, and you try to destroy it from the inside. It's super fun, and because of the nature of the game, sometimes the game can last, a couple of hours based on, how good or bad your team is. Or it's over in 10 minutes because your team is just garbage. Either way, it's super fun. Then you have smaller game modes like Ewok Hunt, a uniquely terrifying game mode where you're either a stormtrooper and you're trying to escape, or you're an Ewok and you're hunting stormtroopers, and it's like really dark. Anyway, it's kind of like this like weird horror hunt them down type mode in Battlefront. It's actually super fun. Then you have Strike, which is just a smaller scale objective based game mode, and it's really fun and pretty easy to dominate at if you know what you're doing. And then, of course, you have the classic Heroes versus Villains mode, which, in my opinion, has some of the best content in the game. And then you also have a Starfighter mode, so you can take the disguise in your favorite ship and, fly around or anything like that. You can also play a lot of this stuff offline, so that you can play by yourself, or you can just get a small group of 4 people together and you can play on co-op mode, which is my favorite thing to do. There is just a ton of stuff to do. It's a complete game, and and it's miles ahead from where it started. Not to mention that more people are playing right now than when it launched. So there used to be a time where you would spend like a solid half hour in the lobby just looking for a full game before giving up and then, going and playing GTA again. But not anymore. I got on earlier today and was in a full game like right away. It's great to see that the love for this game is still there and that people are still logging in every day and playing. And I did this on like a weekday. Also, the price has been lowered. It used to cost the typical, $60 that most new releases cost, but now you can get the Celebration Edition, so the full complete game, for as little as $20. So yes, the game is totally worth it in 2021, even though they decided to cancel support for this game earlier in 2020, which is a huge mistake, in my opinion. The game is still fun. It's the newest and best Battlefront. Well, not the best, but it's definitely the newest Battlefront that we have, and it's still super fun to play. There's also a huge community of fans that are constantly modding and updating the game themselves, so if you're interested, then you can add as much content or as many characters as you want to the game. So if you're trying to decide whether or not this game is worth getting into, or if it's worth coming back to, then why don't you just come and play it for yourself? You're going to have a great time, and this way you can have a solid Star Wars Battlefront game to hold you over until we get Battlefront 3, which I hope happens sooner rather than later. Well, that's it for today's short video. Let me know what you guys think about Battlefront 2 in the comments below. Also, again, be sure to subscribe for more Star Wars content. And remember to forever be a Star Wars fan.